Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel English Tech for You. Thank you for having me, myself Prashanti. Today our topic is notice writing. Notice is one of the minor discourse that we have in our syllabus up to SSC. Children, what is notice? Notice are a means of formal communication targeted at a particular person or a group of persons. It is like a news item information such person or persons of some important event. This can be even invitation to a meeting, an announcement of any event, to issue certain instructions, make appeals, etc. Children, before going to the topic, let us quickly review the notice breakup. Notice is a minor discourse which we know, and notice contains 5 marks in our SSC examination. Children, now let us see how these 5 marks are divided in a notice. The breakup of 5 marks of per class 10th English writing skills. Notice writing as per CBSE and state guidelines is as follows, right? Format. For format, we have 1 mark. For content, we have 2 marks. For expression, we have 1 mark. For date and time, we have 1 mark. Total 5 marks will be allotted for a notice. Children, look at the picture. This is how a notice looks like. Children, a notice can be written for various reasons. The format of notice writing remains the same in all cases. Here is a list of topics for writing notice that student must prepare. A student can write a notice for a competition, an excursion trip, a lost and found notice, an inauguration to take place, an exhibition, a blood donation camp to be held, or any such type of events or information to be issued in public interest. Children, see here. First, we have to write in a notice is name of the issuing agency or authority. And after that, notice. When the notice is to be held, means a date of issue, release of the notice. And afterward, the title, subject of the event. After that, body. It means we have to written in a body what is the matter. After that, when is that the program is to be held, time, a duration, a place, and a venue. After this, authorize the signatory, name, designation, and a signature. This is how we have to write a notice. Children, let us have a clear information to how to write a notice. The first one is name of the issuing organization authority, no? So right at the very top, you print the name of the person or company that is issuing the said notice. This will help the reader identify the notice as important or unimportant to him. So we have to write a very right at the very top of the paper of the notice. After name of the organization, we have to write a title. When writing notice, we mention a title, notice at the top. So after name of the organization, we have to write a notice at the top. This helps draw attention to the document. Notices are generally posted at a public place or published in newspapers. It is important that they do not get lost in a sea of information. So a bold title clearly mentioned helps draw the attention. To draw the attention of the readers, we have to write in a bold letter as a title as notice. Children, After the title, we have to write a date. After the tile, to the left hand side, we print the date on which the notice have been published. Since this is a formal document, date is an important aspect of it since these documents stay on record. Children, after date, we have to write a heading. Then we move on to an appropriate heading to the notice. These headings should make abundantly clear the purpose of the notice. So when we see the heading of that notice, the readers can catch clearly what is the information there. Children, after the heading, we have to write a body. After the heading, we write the brief and to the point body of the notice. The main content of the notice features in the body. So we have to write a body as a main part. What is the purpose that we have to mention in a body? After the body, we have to write a writer's name. At the end of the notice, we write the name and designation of the notice writer. The notice had to also be signed by the same person to lend it authority and validity. So lastly, we have to write a notice authority and validity signature also. Children, this is how we have to write a notice. So let us see what we have to write and when, what, where. These all questions will arise in our mind, right? So let us have a clear information with this. In a notice, what is the content that we have to mention in a notice? Notice should cover some points, important points that are to be communicated to the readers. Let us summarize the 5 points that the content of the notice will cover, the 5 W's. Okay. The first W is what? What is the notice about? The notice should be clear about what is going to happen or event or what has already happened, means occasion. This is the crux of the message and should be written clearly. There should not be any ambiguity, means a confusion. The second W is where. If the notice is about an event, then the location of such an event must be written clearly. The venue or the location are important details. So make sure to include these in the notice. Third W is when. This is the time and the date of the event or meeting. If possible, the duration of event should also be mentioned so people can schedule that time accordingly. After that, the next W is who. This will be who the notice is addressed to. Who all are supposed to adhere to the notice should be clearly mentioned to avoid confusion. The next W is whom, and final detail should be whom to contact or get in touch with. This mentions who the appropriate authority is to contact. So this is how we have to mention the all 5 W's in a notice. Children, I hope it is very clear to all how to write a notice. So notice is very important in our examination. It is a minor discourse which contains 5 marks in our examination. So I hope you will get 5 out of 5 in a notice writing. Children, now you can 100% do in this notice writing. All the best, all of you, for your examinations. Thank you, students.